Subudiyya. That classification, when I was 11 years old in my country, I memorized. So, what are Sifat Zatiyya? Wujud, first line. Wujud, Qidam, Baqa, Wahdaniyat, Mukhalafatun lil Hawadis, Qiyam bi Nafsi, 6 of them. Wujud, Qidam, Baqa, Wahdaniyat, Mukhalafatun lil Hawadis, Qiyam bi Nafsi. This is what I remember. I hope I do. Wujud, Qidam, Baqa, Wahdaniyat, Mukhalafatun lil Hawadis, Qiyam bi Nafsi. These are 6. There are 8 Sifat Subutiyya, Sabata Subutiyya, Arabic. Hayah, Ilm, Sam', Basar, Irada, Qudra, Kalam, Takween. My way of memorization, Hayat, Ilm, Sami', Basar, Irada, Qudrat, Kalam, Takween. This is what I memorized in my youth days. Because Ottomans took Arabic words but pronounced Persian style. Qudratun is Arabic. Qudrat with long ta is Persian. Different. Qudratullahi in Arabic, but Qudrati Allah or Qudrati Ilahi is Persian. Same words, Terkib is Persian. Terkib, structure. Urdu speaker, Muslims in that part of the world, Indo-Pakistan, they don't pronounce Arabic way, they pronounce Persian way. Anybody who does not, Muslim scholars, did not study Persian, they don't know half of Muslim culture, I'm telling you. They don't understand Indo-Pakistan literature, culture. They don't understand Ottoman literature, which is a big one. They don't understand Muslim literature of Muslim countries of former Russia like Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan and others. They don't understand Muslims, literature of Muslims in Europe, like Bulgaria, like Greek, like Bosnia. They don't understand. And very, very rare, an Arab brother would know Persian literature. Very rare. I met only 2 persons in my life. I did not meet people who, Arabic background, they studied like Persian literature. So, big misunderstanding, big differences. That is why many fatwas given in Arab world, never mentions Abu Hanifa. Because they don't know who Abu Hanifa is. No relation, no interest, no knowledge about Abu Hanifa. It is interesting, from my perspective, interesting. Muslim world, in order to come to do something, they need to understand each other. We cannot do anything like that in the dark. There must be a quality things. So, once more, Sifat Zatiyya, Wujud, Qidam, Baqa, Wahdaniyya, Mukhalafatun lil Hawadis, Qiyam bi Nafsi. And Sifat Subutiyya, Hayah, Ilmun, Sam'un, Basarun, Iradatun, Qudratun, Kalam, Takween. This makes the concept of Ilah, Allah. We think about Allah through these words, terminologies. If we cut off ourselves from these terminologies, we stuck into concepts which is against Islamic Sunni understanding. It's very, very, very important. Youth must know. This must be taught in the schools. Bam, 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 bam. Press, so that they may understand. Way of thinking in Islam is very important. Aqidah, I believe in Allah. This is not sentence. How? Tell me. What is it? Open. When you open, you need to know to speak these terms in order to be Islamic. Otherwise, it will be mixed with mixed with the other things. So, definitely you need to memorize those words, like machine. Young girls, Alwi people, you need to memorize those. وجود قدم بقى وحدانية مخالفة للحوادث قيام بنفسه. وجود موجود. قدم قديم ماشي بالقرآن. بقى باقي. وحدانية واحد أحد القرآن. مخالفة للحوادث مخالف للحوادث ليس كمثله شيء. لا يشابهه لا يشبهه أحد. قيام بنفسه القيوم الحي القيوم الصمد قائم بنفسه لا يحتاج إلى شيء من غير الله أو من أي شيء لا يحتاج does not need anything صمد. So حياة حي علم عليم سمع سميع بصر بصير all from Quran. إرادة مريد أراد الله شاء الله إن شاء مشيئة. إرادة قدرة قدير قدرة قدير قادر everything. إرادة قدرة تكوين مكون كون فيكون مكون خالق تكوين هيا علم سمع بصر إرادة قدرة كلام متكلم كلام الله كلم الله موسى تكليما كلام الله كلام words. Very interesting. Okay, page number الفقه الأكثر 5. أما الذاتية, we came to this classification of this الفقه الأكثر. It may not fit my classification, what I said here, because this is early book, okay, early book. After that, ulama tansiq, cleaned, put into terminologies a little different. Science developed. علم الكلام developed. علم العقائد developed. This is علم الكلام, علم التوحيد, علم العقائد. 3 names. Jalal Khoja, who was my teacher in High Islamic Institute, university level education, but I studied before these books, before I became student. So I was like a young scholar type of student. But he was big alim, raised in Istanbul, and very complex philosophical, very complex guy, knew French, perfect Arabic, grammatic, illallah. His students, grammar, tough teacher. So he was teaching this ilmul aqaid. I was reading law school books, attending his class, but listening, not listening, because I studied 2 colleges same time. Same years, same time, graduated, like that I was a different student. So listening. So I asked a question. Can I ask a question? How this science is taught in Egypt today, in Pakistan, in West, in East, in Saudi Arabia? You are teaching us this way, but what about them? He said, young boy, your question is a good question, but I'm not going to answer to that. So, I appreciated his question, his answer. I think I was creating a little problem and a little too academic, or the question was beyond the class level or something like that. So don't ask me that type of question. Now don't tell me what is that you said like that. Now it is like that. Look, keep quiet. I'm not going to answer. أما الذاتية as to ذاتي صفات هي, this book says, الحياة, put into ثبوتية category. My ثبوتية category is الحياة حياة. Allah has حياة. Allah is alive. حياة حي. حياة الدنيا. حياة, life, living. So Allah is not dead. Allah is not deaf. Allah is not dumb. Allah is not no life having thing. Has life in English. Life, whatever F-I-F-E means. Hayatun, hayat. Okay? Well, qudratu, qudra. He is hayyun. These are names, of course, noun forms. Yeah. He is hayyun. Well, qudratu, he is qadirun. Qudra, power. But because it is azali abadi, I said yesterday, the last class, all azaliyun abadiyun. All sifat are azaliyun abadiyun. Because of that, this qudra, this power is all powerful. Omni-powerful power. I mean, unchallengeable power. Power above the power. Whatever you may express, that type of power. Qudra, qadir, wal-ilmu. Allah has ilm. Because Allah is alim. Ya'lamu. Wallahu ya'lamu. La antum la ta'lamun. Allah is alim, ilm. Allah has ilm, you don't have ilm. وَفَوْقَ كُلِّ ذِي عِلْمٍ عَلِيمٍ. Ilm. So ilm is ascribable to Allah. Ilm, knowledge. All knowledge. Big knowledge. Infinite knowledge. Azali, abadi type of knowledge. Okay? Well, kalam. Kalam, saying, words, kalam. This kalam is interesting kalam. Allah's kalam. But let me stretch a little bit this subject. This kalam word is in Christianity also is interesting. Logos. I mean, everything was kalam and logos. Really, Allah's kalam, I mean, in Christian theology or in Greek or somebody may go Aristotle, Socrates, philosophy, whatever. I mean, these logos means kalam. Yasemin, kalam. Logos also is something strange, you see, big, different word, like different word. They have in Christianity. Anyhow, Allah is kalam. كلم الله موسى تكليما. Allah did kalam. In hadith, كلم الله الرسول محمد فكان قاب قوسين أو أدنى. In Isra, the Prophet, Miraj, went up and he spoke with Allah. I mean, kalam. There was exchange of kalam. So kalam. والسمع سمع الله لمن حمده. يسمع Allah. Wasma'u, you listen. Sama. Allah has sam. Allah does not have ear, physical ear, but he has sama. Does not have physical ear because he doesn't need any tool. Has any abadi? We cannot hear without ear or whatever inside ear, outside ear mechanism, we cannot hear, but he hears. Okay? والبصر بصير sees بصر. والإرادة إرادة will. Allah has will, W, capital. أراد الله, Allah will. إذا أراد الله, when Allah wants, فيقول says كن, you be, فيكون, it becomes be, it happens. So Allah has irada. يريد فعال لما يريد. يريد is فعل. أراد يريد يراد. يريد is مضارع. فاعل is Allah. يريد لمن يريد. Yuridu, fa'il is Allah. Allah does whatever He wants. Irada Allahu, Allah wants. So irada, the word irada is act ascribable to Allah. In this environment, it is necessary. Christians, non-Muslims say, Allah got disappointed. I mean, created Adam, I think in somewhere it is written, created Adam, so left the Adam, I mean, in the Maidan, then no good, not doing well, disappointed. I don't know what is Arabic word for disappointed in Arabic, but we don't say Allah gets disappointed in English. We say Allah has will, we say Allah gets angry, ghadab in that sense. We say Allah la'na, curse, something condemnation, does, la'na Allah, but we don't say Allah gets disappointed. So it is interesting which words to be used in interfaith meetings. One must be very, like a little smart, knowledgeable, but adaptive, able to adapt the situation. Because so new things is coming over there, immediately you need to find a way to counter, to express. Experience and knowledge is necessary. Adaptability is necessary. So I say, hey, excuse me, Allah does not get disappointed. We are not used to this terminology. They look at me like that. Yeah, why are you saying like that? It is written in Bible. So they preach me Bible. I preach them Quran. Okay, you finished? Keep quiet. Finished? Boom. Boom. My side. Then they look at each other. You never heard anything like that. Okay, you heard this time. This time, Yusuf from Karachiket, from the village Karachiket, put something in your brain. Go pass sleepless night tonight. That is good for me. That is good enough for me. And that's enough for me. The one mentions something, does something, affects something. Because effect is automatic. It goes in, stays there. You cannot throw like that. It stays, it sticks to the person. Yes, so والإرادة إرادة وأما الفعلية so فعلي فعل 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 to do something, act, deed, فعل like عمل. وأما الفعلية as to فعلي صفات, this is the system of this book. فالتخليق تخلق خلق 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 يخلق يخلق خلق تخليق مخلق مخلق to create. خلق الله خالق السماوات والأرض وما بينهما خلق الليل والنهار خلق يخلق الله ما يشاء. Whole Quran is full. So خلق is ascribable to Allah. Creatorship. تخليق is made باب التفعيل like the textile, same meaning, but the textile. والتخليق creating. Allah is creating. Okay? والترزيق, look, cut in the middle. This is wrong. In the middle, but all the script. Tara, then second line. Ziqu in second line. Move to second line. It must be tarziqu together. You cannot cut in Arabic words in the middle. No, that is wrong. This is the system. No dot, no comma, nothing. Arabic. Arabic. That is the difficulty. But tarziqu, tarziq, razaqa, razzaqa, yurazziqu, giving rizq, nurturing, providing provision. Taf'id, babu taf'id, wa tarziqu. Allah is raziq, razzaq, yarzuqu, yarzuqu. So, these verbs are there in Quran. Okay. Well, insha'u. Insha, nasha'a, to grow up or to be brought up in an environment. نشأ. أنشأكم. إن يشأ يذهبكم. I'm sorry, I messed up. I can find in Quran أنشأ. أنشأ from نشأ. أنشأ, to bring up, to create, to make something. أنشأ. Something. Okay? And والإنشاء is master. أنشأ وشيء. قل هو الذي أنشأكم وجعل لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة. He is the one who made you إنشاء. Like created, خلقكم, like created in the brought you. إنشاء is master. والإنشاء creating or إنشاء. Okay? والإبداع بدع. بدع, to create from nothing, type of creation, from zero. أبدع أبدع يبدع. بديع السماوات والأرض. Allah is بديع. خالق السماوات والأرض. He has created. Okay, والإبداع. والصنع. صنع, to make. صنع صنع يصنع يصنع, to make. صنع. صنع السماوات والأرض. صنع السماوات والأرض. Allah created the sky and earth to make. وغير ذلك. Then there are other words. من صفات الفعل. From the adjectives which are related with acts and doing. Yeah. I told you earlier, there are 99 names of Allah in a hadith, but I told you earlier, discussing last week, are Sifatullah Tahdidi or Ta'dadi. They are just given numbers or tamthili, given the numbers or limited only. So, two views. Wahhabi scholars, they say, 99 names of Allah are tahdidi, no other than that. So, they show the dalil. وَلَهُ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى فَادْعُوهُ بِهَا. He has Asma'ul Husna, فَادْعُوهُ بِهَا. You call him, you address him with that. So, like, only 99 names of Allah. But other alims, they say, no, there are verbs in Quran. Fa'il is Allah. But from that verb, any sifat or ismul fa'il is not there among these 99 names of Allah. So fi'il is ascribable to Allah. Then why not? Is it not possible ourselves make ismul fa'il ascribed to Allah? Because fi'il in hadith, in Quran, is ascribed to Allah. Fa'il is Allah. So this is that mazhab. Second one, you will find a lot of things like that. Okay. لم يزل ولا يزال بصفاته وأسمائه. لم يحدث له صفة ولا اسم. What sentences? Difficult to understand, to swallow, but marvelous. لم يزال. زال. زائل. زال, زيل, يزيل, يزال, or يزال, يزال. Depends on which bab it comes from. لم يزال. Allah did not become زائل. Did not cease. Did not abandon. Did not give up. There was no time who did not have. Yazal, difficult to translate. Vela yazalu. In the past, vela yazalu. Now, covers now. Now to continuing same way, always having, okay, بصفاته, with his sifat. Allah at no beginning had sifat. Allah was knower at no beginning. Allah was alim at no beginning. Allah was hay at no beginning. Allah was mutakallim, no beginning. Allah was qadir, no beginning. Allah was murid at no beginning. And is now Allah saying, Lam yazal, he did not cease, did not cut off, was not cut off from existing, being together with his sifat. Always his sifat was with him. The Asma'i and his names, 99 names. I mean, sifat names are the same in Ilmul Kalam. I mean, sifat and ism, they are the same. You know, in Arabic, how many, al-kalima, how many categories? 3. What is that? Fi'lun, ismun, harfun. So all sifat and everything is included in ismun group. Ismun, noun group. Adjectives are not, adverbs are not independent grammatically from kalam. Are not. Yes. Okay? لم يزل ولا يزال بصفاته وأسمائه تعالى. Allah did not cease being with his sifat, with his ism, together with his ism, asma, isms. ولا يزال, he is still like that, will be like that. لم يحدث له صفة ولا اسم. I will explain one word. Last week I said, and then brother Wasim asked me a question. This is very important. حدث to come to existence. To happen. Any happening is coming to existence, becoming something, happening something. It is not there, exists. It is not there, comes into being. So the word is hadith, sayings of the Prophet. One meaning. Other meaning, literal meaning is something happened, something came into being. Another word, hadithun. Never forget these words, hadithun, same thing. Hadith, fa'il bima'na fa'il, حادث فاعل حدث حدث حادث اسم الفاعل كتب كتب كاتب قاتل قتل قتل قاتل same word قتيل قاتل I mean same word حديث اسم الفاعل as opposed to قتيل قتيل اسم بمعنى اسم المفعول but here حادث plural is حوادث happenings, things which happen. What I am saying, hadith, hadith, hawadith, is a term which shows, means anything other than Allah created in the universe, which all are created by Him. So, everything created by Allah is hadith, hawadith, hadith, which means created, which means came into being in such a time. There was some time it was not there. Hadith. So, Allah is not hadith. Allah's sifat, not hadith. Because Allah's sifat was with him, لم يزل ولا يزال. No beginning Allah was alim, no beginning Allah was high, at no beginning Allah was alim, at no beginning Allah was basir, qadir, qadir. This word is very, very important. So, is Quran hadith? Somebody will argue, we will come to that. Is kalam? You are saying Quran is kalamullah, but how are you going to explain it? It is, you see, it is written, it is sound, or you put sound. So, what part is Allah's Quran, kalam, is hadith, what part is not hadith? Or is Quran makhluk? We will come to that big argument in Islamic history. Maturidi, Ash'ari, Mu'tazili, and different groups, yes, no, they fought with each other at the beginning. This is Imam Azam's Aqaid text. We will read that once. So hadith is very important. Hadith terminology, you will hear this one. Hadith. Anything created is hadith. So we will come to that. This word is very, very important terminology. In ilmul kalam. Very important.
One of the meaning of hadith means new.
Yeah. Hadith also. Good. One of the meaning hadith means new. Jadidu. Yeah. Yes, correct. In ilmul kalam, hadith is Khaliq, Makhluk. You know Khaliq? Allah. Khaliq, creator. Makhluk. Makhlukat, created ones. Created ones, hadithun. Ma siwa, Allah, siwa means ghayr. Ma that siwa Allah, other than Allah. This is more tasawwufi, Sufi, tasawwufi. Ma siwa. In reality, like all created ones, other than Allah. Ma siwa. Ma that siwa Allah, other than Allah. Terminologies.
We support the point that كل ما خلى الله باطل وكل نعيم لا محالة زائل.
Good. Yes. ولا يزال بصفته لم يحدث, did not happen. حدث يحدث يحدث. لم يقع, did not occur, did not happen. له, for him, for Allah, صفة ولا اسم, neither ism. No sifa became hadith for him. What that means? Nothing. His sifat, his ism, his names, never has been attached after to him. After sometimes to him. Sifatullah was with him at no beginning. Nothing is created and attached happened to him after. These sifat, ilmun, sam'un, basarun, none of them is created later and attached to him later. No. Yes.
In Christianity, they don't have this concept, the quality of Allah, the name of Allah.
This is what I know. Yes, they don't have. No. I mean, general information, I don't know Christianity well, but from what I hear, what I speak, this is too complex for them. Our explanation too complex, even for Muslims, somewhat. For new Muslims, I mean, too much. I think Brother Malik explained sometimes, he said that don't grab Muslims, new Muslims. He explained sometimes in the mihrab, this is my view, he said, don't grab Muslims and push down their throats, Sunnah, Hadith, Kitab, Sunnah, because they are not used to the things that much. And they will say, what is this? Half of new Muslim never comes. They come first, once, twice, then say, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. I know who you are now. Something like that. Excuse us. This reality. Accepting Islam is easy, but continuing takes time. A sister came, modern sister, American sister, attended the class, nice sister, so accepted Islam. And seems philosophical minded type of sister. Then came with hijab. Oh, I could not recognize them because we are not used to look like them. Is it the same or we cannot do. So half looking at with this lady is okay. Then usual thing. Dog, picture, face. Because all Muslims first day, alhamdulillah, bam, 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 bam. Dog is a culture in this community, in this country. Don't we know that according to Hanafis, dog is tahir? Am I preaching into walls? 15 years I'm here. According to Malikis, dog is tahir. Dog itself is not najis. Only saliva is najis. If saliva touches and it is as big as this, you cannot pray. If it is wet, you cannot pray like that without washing. Does not break wudu, according to Hanafis. There is hadith as this hadith. All men have understood that way. This is not new. There was another brother who accepted Islam before, same thing happened, and these brothers went to their home and they saw the big dog in their home, parents' home, they make big fuss, and this young boy got shaky, and they took him to trip, and they said, no pillow, nothing, no bed, nothing. Why? The Prophet never slept in this pillow. Was there during the time of the Prophet pillow? No pillow. Okay, no pillow. So you write like that, sleep like that. It will be a little bit hurting, but it is good. You get up to what is that, tahajjud. So next day, this young boy, good boy, walking like that. Hey, Salahuddin something is his name. Come here, young boy, what happened? Very humble. I went with Jama'ah, what happened? I slept like that. Did you sleep like that? That's why you are walking like that. That's why you are. Ya akhi. Malik said, don't push from the throat. You want to clean your house first. What about your relatives? What about your friends? Look around. What happened to them? These are simple, nice people coming. It must be a tactical thing, little by little, cultural difference. Religion, I don't want to stop. Religion in their culture, is believe in Jesus Christ, you are saved. No ahkam, no rule, no tahajjud, no namaz, no salah, nothing. You are saved. When it comes, this is haram, they say, what is this? They would say, they are not used to. Religion, same word is used other, but 100% opposite meaning. In Islam, religion is different. The word has different meanings, ahkam. In Aqidah also is like that, in ahkam is like that. Okay, 6, page number 6. لم يزل عالما بعلمه. لم يزل. Allah did not cease, always continued, kept on. عالما بعلمه. Knower with his ilm. Always he knew from the no beginning he is alim with his ilm. والعلم علم صفة في الأزل. He comes, he changes sentence and beats the same subject, expresses differently. والعلم علم knowledge صفة في الأزل. Is Allah's صفة in Azal. Azal, no beginning. وقادرا بقدرته. لم يزل قادرا بقدرته. Allah is قادر, was قادر, is قادر بقدرته, with his قدرة. لم يزل, from no beginning. والقدرة قدرة power قادر قدرة صفة في الأزل. Is his صفة in أزل, no beginning. ومتكلما, all لم يزل متكلما. Allah did not cease being متكلم, having كلام speaking. بكلامه with his كلام. والكلام صفة في الأزل. كلام is صفة in أزل. How clearing here really same subject. لم يزل ولا يزال في الأبد بأسمائه وصفاته. He said, now taking each one, beating same subject, because this is very important. You will see people saying that, why I am responsible for my acts? I am doing something wrong because Allah knows. The people say like that, ask questions. Allah knows. Why I am responsible? Ya akhi, Allah's knowledge is limitless, endless, azal and abadi. Because of that, Allah knows. Allah knows you are going to do, because his knowledge is limitless, azali, abadi. Otherwise, he is not forcing you. You are not doing this thing, that thing, knowing he knows. You don't know what he knows. I mean, people get confused, stuck in, and things like that. These are maxims in English, like proverb. In law, maxims is very important. In theology, maxims are very important. You think, you speak through maxims. Think through maxims. basic sentences, understand them. You base your thinking edifice on those building materials of maxims. Okay? كلام صفة في الأزل وخالقا لم يزل خالقا all معطوف to ولم يزل عالما. Allah لم يزل did not cease being خالق, creator, بتخليقه, with his creation. He always created. He was always خالق. Now, let me interject one more. Allah knows. Allah speaks. Allah qadir. Is that? At the beginning it was like that. Continuing. Now is like that. Now is qadir? Yes. Now is speaker? Yes. Now is seer? Yes. Now is creator? Yes. Because if you say now is not creator, not creating, you are saying that creation, his creation, stopped somewhere. Did not work somewhere. Another power stopped him somewhere. كل يوم هو في شأن. Each second, yawmin second, each split of second, yawm, it doesn't mean day in that. Yawm is a very strange word. Means a lot of things in Quran. And in centuries, 50,000 سنة, في يوم 50,000 سنة, 50,000, this 1,000 سنة, يوم. كل يوم. Each second or any split of time, he is in action. No mu'attal, atla. No idleship. No stopping. No stopping. Quran is Kalamullah. Revealed to Muhammad, finished? No. It is revealing now. You are reading Quran, speaking to you. It is active, dynamic, speaking to you now. It did not stop. It is not a matter of past. It is a matter of forever, all the time. Speaking, creation, everything. Islami aqidah, aqaid. I mean, these words we are using, it has implication, it has meaning. Yes.
So you say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's Quran is Islam. What about the previous revelations? Can we consider that as Kalamullah? And it has been changed.
Changed? Not Kalamullah. Original is not there. But Kalamullah, Allah's Kalam, is one. Because Allah is one. His Kalam, as Quran, as Tawrah is one. As Injil is one. As Zabur is one. If there is other books, could be Suhuf Ibrahim or mentioned, not mentioned, revealed Kalamullah. Same with Quran is one. They are all in Quran. Not different than Quran. Because Kalam is one. Kalam is, we did not come, is not divisible. Allah's Sifat is not divisible. You cannot cut Allah's Sifat half here, okay, half here. No. Indivisible. Sifatullah is indivisible. Allah's Sifat, Hayyun, Ilmun, Sam'un, Basarun, indivisible. We will come somewhere here. Not cuttable, not peaceable, piece. No. It is an integrated, a full, indivisible. Torah, Quran, Injil is the same. Because Kalam is same. Kalam is wahid, they are wahid. Their reflection, like sun, reflection, ray to you, to me, to same time, to may be different. In Hebrew, makhluk part, picture, rest, ink, page. We will come to that. What is makhluk, what is not makhluk of Quran. So that is but Kalam is one. Is Muharraf Kitab, of course we are not speaking about Muharraf this Kitab because this is not original. I don't think 10% of Jews, 10, excluding 90%, believe, I'm telling you, I don't think 10% of Jews believe that the Torah they have in Hebrew today is from A to Z original. Musa alayhi salam style. No. 90% of Jews, they say there are original parts, there are other parts added. Human being. It is a good book, historic book. Think. But original, all from A to Z, only 10%, maybe less than 10%. Speak with rabbis, conservatives, Reform Jews, 90% more than Jews are in this country are falling in that category. Not Orthodox Jews. They are not Orthodox Jews. They are all believe that the book they have in Hebrew is from A to Z, is not the word of God. All, not. Some. Okay, we will finish. Okay, I think I will stop here. What we said, وخالقا بتخليقه والتخليق صفة في الأزل. I think I will stop there. والتخليق صفة في الأزل. I will stop there this time, inshallah. Sister Jamila, is there any problem to stop in the middle? Because we cannot, I cannot observe all